Only beats.
Hey guys, it's Josh for Jackson Metal. We're out here today with H&H Construction Group. Looks like we're going to be doing a 30x48 out here today. You guys are getting ready to get started, so we're going to kick along with them today, give you some pro tips for you that might be wanting to install your own thing, or just let you check them out. It's H&H Construction Group. You'll see the information for them scrolling on the bottom of your screen. You can contact Austin or Vernon over there. These guys really know what they're doing. They probably put up 2 or 3 of these a week, so just give them a call when you get a chance if you're looking for somebody to install for you. And just watch the video and kick along here, and we'll see what we can see today. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, so what we got going right here, they've already went and installed the middle bolts for this truss right here to piece the 2 halves together. Another thing you're going to see that they've already done is they've already went on ahead and put in this wind brace in here. Make sure that you install that wind brace before you put that truss up, because if your posts happen to have any kind of warps or twists or anything like that, you're going to have an extremely hard time getting this in after the fact, after that truss is already raised. That right there will save you a boatload of time every time. Okay guys, another pro tip here. One of the first things you want to do when you get on the job site is you want to check your packing sheet. Make sure that everything on the site is accounted for. Otherwise, what you're going to do is get about halfway through the job and realize maybe something's not there. So all of our trims that come from Jackson Metal, they all come with plastic on them. Every one of them, protective plastic on every trim that we sell. That way you can verify that you don't have to worry about your paint and your paint warranty or anything getting damaged or anything happening on the transit or even on the job. Helps keep your job safe and give you a better job. Just another pro tip. Okay guys, so what we got right here, he's already went and drilled the post holes out right here. That's going to be for the bottom of the brackets over there. Then what he's done is they've already shot all the brackets with the transit. So he's already cut the posts off. Now they're going to be flipping them all and drilling out the holes that are going to go for the tops of the trusses. So by the time he puts it up and this post is mounted, it's ready to receive a truss. That way it just helps you move faster. You don't have to work in the air. Anytime you have to work in the air, it's going to slow you down every time. If you can do it on the bench, the more prep work you can do, the faster your job will go and the better it'll be. Okay guys, so what I got here is one of these bolt setups that goes into these brackets right here. So as I was talking about before, you got the head of the bolt with the washer. This will be able to spin on that washer, but then you have the knurling on the back side of this nut. And so that's going to go on the other side, and that knurling is actually going to dig into the metal on that bracket right there, causing that thing to be kind of like a lock washer, and it's going to lock it and keep it from getting loose in the future. So just make sure anytime you're doing it, you're tightening from the head side. guys, so what we got going on right now, these guys are measuring each bay just to verify 100% exactly that the brackets are set up exactly like they think they are. And what's going to happen is they're actually going to cut every one of these 2x6 purlins that are going to go in these truss clips. The reason they're going to do that is lots of times when you get wood from the mill, instead of it being 144 inches, it might be 144.5 inches, or it might be a little bit longer than that. So what happens after you go bay to bay to bay, they start to grow, and it actually gets off of being in the dead center of your trusses. So these guys are actually going to take these measurements, and they're going to cut every one of these 2x6s so that they know this thing is exactly where it needs to be as it goes along. If you'll do that, it'll keep your bays from growing on you and keep you from wondering what's happening in there. All right, guys, so what we got right here, we're getting ready to go up with the first truss. They're actually going to tie this thing off to this lift and pick it up. I've seen people do different ways. I've seen them use jib booms, lulls, duck lifts. I've seen them put them up by ladders. Actually, I've seen different crews even do that before, put them up with a ladder. So these guys are actually going to tie it off with this lift. This truss is relatively maybe 200 or 300 pounds, not real heavy. So they're easily going to lift it up, set it on there, keep everybody safe while they're doing it. They're safe up in a basket. Nothing's happening up underneath. It's a good way to do it. How they lift all of theirs. Guys, so we're back. So now we have all the posts up and the trusses up, and it's time to start going up with the 2x6 purlins. So you'll see what these guys have strategically done is they've done the outside, they've done the center, then they've done the dead middle of it, center, outside again. The reason for this is they're wanting to get these trusses perfectly parallel. So if you just start at one side and start going over, if your trusses are not already parallel, if you haven't straightened them, what you're going to do is you're actually going to get those trusses locked in crooked. You're going to have to take all that back off. So what you want to do is go from one side to the other side, come to the dead center up there, measure your trusses, make sure that they're in line, make sure that they're parallel, and then you can, after you have that, you can just fill all the rest in and then go bay to bay. Just another pro tip, guys.
What's going on, everyone? This is Austin with Jackson Metal. We're out here on day 2 of this 30x48 open structure build out with H&H Construction. So on this side right here, we've already got the roof installed. We're now working on this side over here. So as you can see right here, they've already gotten the string ran and they've already put the eave trim up. That string right there is just to pretty much make sure that our roof stays square and that we're not kind of going up or down on our panels when we're installing this thing. Alright guys, so we got the roof on now. So what's going to happen, what's the next step is that they're going to send a guy up there on the roof to go ahead and screw off the centers of each panel. Right now the only thing that's really screwed down is the top and the bottom of each panel, and then kind of where the underlap is. So we're going to go back, make sure we securely fasten each panel to the roof so that it doesn't go anywhere. Meanwhile, we'll have some other guys go around and start installing some of the trim, the gable trim and the fascia trim, to go ahead and start really covering the rest of these 2x6s. That's be left to do is to add the ridge cap.